I, Marcus Aurelius, once stood as a powerful emperor of Rome, yet my humanity always ran deeper than my status. From the outside, one might think power shields you from flaws, but the truth is far from it. Like anyone, I stumbled and drifted away from the person I aspired to be. Caught up in worldly distractions, I sometimes lost sight of my highest potential, the divine spark of reason and virtue within. However, I always found my way back through Stoic philosophy, logos, the guiding principle of rationality and alignment with nature. The transition between the old and new year provides the perfect moment to pause, reflect, and renew. Like my friend Seneca, who plunged into the icy waters of the Tiber River as a symbolic act of cleansing, I use this time to ask myself, how far have I strayed from the person I wish to be? And just as I reminded myself in my meditations, you can become a god in a week. I urge you to reconnect with your inner potential. Here is my advice, grounded in Stoic principles, for transforming yourself in the new year. 1. Build resilience through physical discipline. Do not neglect your body. Many assume philosophy concerns only the mind, but the body and mind are deeply intertwined. Physical hardship strengthens the will. Seneca said, "We discipline the body so it may obey the mind." Whether it's enduring cold, running, wrestling, or challenging physical labor, the practice of overcoming bodily discomfort translates to greater mental fortitude. In my time, I marched with my soldiers in freezing conditions and hunted in harsh terrains. These physical trials taught me to endure discomfort, preparing me for greater challenges. For your new year, adopt a physical practice, whether it's exercising, walking, or simply taking cold showers. The goal isn't vanity, but mental toughness, the ability to control yourself under pressure. 2. Seek help when needed. Though Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance, it also teaches that seeking help is not weakness, but wisdom. On the battlefield, I learned that even the strongest soldier sometimes needs a comrade to lift him up. Asking for help isn't surrender, it's refusing to give up. Whether you're struggling with a habit, learning a new skill, or facing emotional hardship, reach out to those more experienced. As Epictetus said, do not be ashamed to ask for guidance. Ignorance persists only when we refuse to learn. Find mentors, friends, or experts to guide you. Even emperors like myself need counsel to see perspectives we cannot achieve alone. 3. Read with purpose. Many vow to read more as a resolution, but I caution against focusing on quantity over quality. Epictetus said he's unimpressed by those who read incessantly, but fail to grow. Likewise, Seneca warned against skimming too many books without lingering on their lessons. Choose books that challenge and transform you. Reread works by great thinkers, meditate on their wisdom, and let them shape your actions. A few deeply understood texts are far more valuable than many skimmed ones. For the new year, carefully curate your reading list, focusing on materials that help you live more wisely and virtuously. 4. Embrace the power of walking. When life feels overwhelming, I've always found solace in walking. Seneca advised wandering outdoor walks to refresh the mind and breathe deeply. Whether strolling through forests, along the sea, or in city streets, walking creates space for reflection and clarity. Some of the greatest philosophical schools taught while walking. The act of moving your body helps organize your thoughts, solve problems, and clear mental clutter. For your new year, incorporate walking as a daily habit. Even a brief walk can ease stress and foster creativity. 5. Cultivate deep focus. In a world full of distractions, concentration is one of the rarest and most valuable skills. Even in ancient Rome, I struggled with competing demands, administrative duties, family, and public noise. To overcome this, I reminded myself, focus on the task at hand with all your mental power. Seneca trained his mind to concentrate amidst the noise of the streets and markets, proving that focus is a skill we can develop. To cultivate deep focus in the modern world, set aside distractions. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or time blocking to train your attention. True progress comes when you can lock in on what matters, undisturbed by the chaos around you. 6. Free yourself from addiction. Seneca observed, Show me a man who is not enslaved, whether it's to wealth, pleasure, fame, or modern vices like social media. Many of us are controlled by habits we struggle to break. True freedom lies in governing ourselves. Identify anything that holds power over you. It could be excessive coffee, screen time, or even negative thought patterns. Commit to breaking free from such dependencies, even temporarily. This practice restores self-respect and strengthens your autonomy. A virtuous person can say, "I can live without this," and prove it through action. 7. Overcome perfectionism. Perfectionism often disguises itself as a virtue, but in reality, it paralyzes us. For years, I hesitated to act on certain ideas because they didn't feel perfect. Yet, as I learned, seeking perfection prevents us from completing good work or making progress. Stoicism teaches us to aim for daily improvement, not flawless results. As Epictetus said, "Stretch yourself to avoid error, but accept that error is part of growth." For the new year, abandon the fear of imperfection. Focus instead on progress. Finish your projects, share your ideas, and keep moving forward. 8. Choose a guiding word. Seneca wrote, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." At the start of each year, I choose a word or principle to guide my decisions. Whether it's patience, courage, or discipline, this word acts as a compass. Write your word on a card or keep it somewhere visible. Reflect on it daily. In moments of doubt, let it guide you back to your core values. A single guiding principle can anchor you amid life's uncertainties. 9. Stop procrastinating. Act now. Procrastination is the habit of fools, as Seneca said. We convince ourselves that tomorrow is a better time to act, yet tomorrow rarely comes. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in Meditations, "You could be good now, but you choose tomorrow." The best time to start is always now. Whether it's learning, exercising, or overcoming fear, take immediate action. Small, consistent steps compound over time, creating the results you'll celebrate in the future. Stop waiting. Start today. 10. Reflect and journal daily. In my personal journal, I often ask myself, what did I struggle with today? How could I have acted better? This practice of self-reflection sharpens your awareness and holds you accountable for your actions. Journaling isn't about guilt, but growth. It helps you identify patterns, correct mistakes, and reinforce virtues. Make it a daily habit to jot down your thoughts, victories, and areas for improvement. Through reflection, you transform small lessons into lifelong wisdom. 11. Remember mortality. Life is finite. The Stoic phrase, memento mori, remember death, is not meant to frighten, but to awaken. Every moment is precious because it is fleeting. Reflecting on mortality encourages us to focus on what truly matters and avoid trivial pursuits. Spend time with loved ones, pursue meaningful goals, and live each day fully. Let death be a reminder not to waste time, but to embrace the present moment with gratitude and intention. Final thoughts. Take action. Today, the transition to a new year is not just a change of dates. It's an opportunity for transformation. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to renew our commitment to virtue, discipline, and progress. These changes do not require perfection, only the willingness to begin. Whether you aim to improve your health, focus your mind, deepen your relationships, or grow in wisdom, remember, the power lies in your actions. Logos, the rational principle, is within you, ready to guide you. All it takes is your decision to act, here and now. Begin today. Do not delay. Do not procrastinate. Do not grow lazy. Every moment is sacred if used wisely. The rest depends on your courage and will. May this new year be a time of growth, resilience, and the flourishing of your highest potential.